Thanks, Gary. Right. It's windy out there because I can hear the wind. Right, okay. Okay, right now we're gonna do a subject, right, we're gonna do radio sessions, right, okay? And who presents it at what time, okay, right? Right, hey, Giggle, what's the time?
It's 4:25 p.m.
Right, okay, right, hey, Giggle, who presents Weekdays on BBC Radio 1?
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Hey, Giggle, who presents on BBC Radio 1 at weekends?
Sorry, I didn't understand. But I found something similar. Do you want to know who organises Radio 1 Big Weekend?
Yes.
According to Wikipedia.org, BBC Radio 1's Big Weekend is a British music festival run by the BBC's radio station.
Hey, Giggle, who presents weekday mornings on BBC Radio 1?
Sorry, I didn't understand. But I found something similar. Do you want to know who does the morning show on Radio 1?
Yes.
On the website bbc.co.uk, they say, BBC Radio 1 Breakfast with Greg James.
Hey, Giggle, how long has Greg James been presenting BBC Radio 1 Breakfast?
Sorry, I didn't understand. But I found something else. Do you want to know how many listeners does Greg James get?
Yes.
On the website bbc.com, they say, according to RAJARs, BBC Radio 1 had 8.85 meters listeners aged 10 plus, and the Radio 1 Breakfast Show with Greg James, Monday to Friday, had 4.32 meters 10 plus listeners.
Hey, Giggle, who did the Radio 1 Breakfast Show before Greg James?
Sorry, I didn't understand. But I found something similar. Do you want to know who does the early breakfast show on Radio 1?
Yes.
On the website bbc.co.uk, they say, BBC Radio 1 Early Breakfast with Ariel Free.
Hey, Giggle, before Greg James, who presented the Radio 1 Breakfast Show?
According to Wikipedia, it is hosted by Greg James since the 20th of August 2018 as the show's 16th presenter.
Hey, Giggle, who presented the Radio 1 Breakfast Show before Greg James?
Sorry, I didn't understand. But I found something similar. Do you want to know who has hosted the Radio 1 Breakfast Show?
Yes.
According to Wikipedia.org, the first breakfast show presenter was Tony Blackburn, who spoke the first words on Radio 1 and remained in the slot for nearly 6 years. Other DJs who have hosted the breakfast show for more than 5 years are former hosts Nick Grimshaw, Mike Reed, Simon Mayo, and Chris Moyles.
Right, okay, hey, Giggle, who presents mid-afternoons on Radio 1?
Sorry, I don't understand. But I found something else. Do you want to know what song is being played?
What? No.
Sure, sorry, I don't understand.
Never mind. Hey, Giggle, who presents afternoons on BBC Radio 1?
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Okay, we'll move to, hey, Giggle, who presents on BBC Radio 2 Breakfast Show?
Sorry, I didn't understand. But I found something similar. Do you want to know who is presenting Radio 3 Breakfast today?
Yes.
On the website bbc.co.uk, they say, Martin Handley presents Breakfast, including a Sounds of the Earth slow radio soundscape.
Hey, Giggle, who presents BBC Radio 2 Breakfast Show?
Sorry, I didn't understand, but I found something related. Do you want to know who has presented Radio 2 Breakfast Show?
Yes.
On the website radiotoday.co.uk, they say, Owain Wyn Evans has been announced as the new early breakfast show host at BBC Radio 2, replacing Vanessa Feltz.
All right. Okay. Oh. Hey Google, has Vanessa Phelps left BBC Radio 2?
On the website bbc.co.uk, they say, Phelps said she had loved every moment and would miss her beloved listeners and colleagues. But, she said, she had to step down to catch up on a much-needed decade's deficit of beauty sleep. Phelps has presented shows on BBC Radio London since 2001 and Radio 2 since 2011. I also found an answer to this question. Is Vanessa Feltz still on radio? Do you want to hear it?
Yes.
According to Wikipedia.org, Feltz presented an early morning radio show on BBC Radio 2 from 2011 to 2022 and also hosted The Breakfast Show on BBC Radio London. Since September 2022, she has presented the weekday drive time show on Talk Radio and Talk TV.
She does still do radio. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. Hey Google, who presents mid mornings on BBC Radio 2?
I found two on Wikipedia. Derek Jameson takes over the Radio 2 breakfast show from Ken Bruce, who moves to mid-mornings. And the weekday daytime schedule gives way to evening programmes an hour earlier, at 7 o'clock.
Okay. Hey Google, who presents the evenings on BBC Radio 2 from 7 p.m?
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Okay, right, we'll leave it there. Okay, right, we'll come in a minute. Okay, right, 7 minutes. Okay, right, ready, special. Okay, right, yeah, okay, right, yeah, we'll come back in a minute. We'll do some more. Okay, right, yeah, okay. I'll see what guys sketches.